The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Commuters will bid goodbye to free rides at the MRT3 by June 30. Despite this, the rail line management expects more passengers to ride the MRT3. Jenna De La Peña with the report.
Warlino takes the MRT every day from North Avenue Station to Taft Avenue to go to work. He says he is able to save 56 pesos a day because of the free rides, which he uses to spend for food.
Nagamit po sa pang-almusal pang-umaga, pang-kape, pang-itlog.
Meanwhile, Edilberto, who also takes the train every day from North to Guadalupe, is also able to save up because of the free rides.
Hindi, malaking bagay na yun. Tipid namin yun sa araw-araw. Kasi nabibigyan namin sa mga bilhin.
But many commuters like them are worried as the free rides are slated to end on June 30. The MRT management said the free rides are not backed by funding, unlike the service contracting program of the LTFRB for buses and jeepneys. The MRT management said they just booked foregone revenues from ticket sales amounting to 6 million pesos a day, or a total of 450 million pesos since the program started on March 28. Ridership has also grown to 380,000 passengers a day, from 280,000 to 300,000 a day before the provision of free rides. The MRT management said it is up to the next administration if they will continue the initiative.
Gustuhin man namin kasing i-extend yan, ang aming termino ay kasabay ng pagtapos ng termino ni Presidente Duterte, which is June 30. Ano mang extension yan, ibinibigay na namin sa bagong administrasyon kung itutuloy nila o hindi.
The MRT management is also hoping that the next administration will continue the maintenance of the train system. The MRT management expects ridership to further increase even with the absence of the free rides once face-to-face classes resume in August. For News 5, Gerard De La Peña, We Are One News.
A commuter advocacy group lists down the missteps made by outgoing Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade during his term. In an interview with 1PH sa Totoo Lang, the Passenger Forum convener Primo Murillo said that many jeepneys were not able to ply their routes amid the pandemic due to the PUV modernization program. Murillo added that the DOTr was unresponsive to their calls to increase the number of PUVs when restrictions started to ease. He said that the department prioritized infrastructure programs instead of easing the burden of commuters.
Ngayon, dumadami na naman ang mga pasahero, nagsisiksikan na naman sa airport, pinakamahalaga po sa mga tagapakinig at tagapanood natin, nagsisiksikan sa mga sidewalk ang mga tao. Nagsisiksikan sa mga sasakyan, nag-aagawan, nagbabalyahan. Dahil malinaw na malinaw, maraming blunders at hindi nakikinig yung kasalukuyang DOTr.
In the same interview, Murillo also claimed that not all drivers are pushing for the fare hike increase as they fear that this will lead to a decline in passengers.
Meron ding mismong mga driver at operators na nagdadalawang isip sa pagtaas ng pasahe. Kasi ang sinasabi nila, merong yung union ng isang malaking taxi operator, even yung ilang mga jeepney operators and drivers organization, sinasabi nila, nagdadalawang isip sila na basta na lang mag-file ng pagtataas. Kasi baka ang epekto nun, imbis na sumakay, mag-iba yung behavior ng kanilang mga patrons.
Transport expert Rene Santiago believes that increasing the flag down rate for taxis may encourage drivers back on the road. Although Santiago told the Big Story that more commuters may ditch taxis if the flag down rate increase will take effect. Despite this, Santiago said that this will solve the lack of taxis nowadays.
Actually, there is a solution to that entire problem. It requires shared pain all over, distributed pain. Hindi pwedeng yung driver lang ang masasaktan tapos may benepisyo yung commuter. Or makikinabang ang commuter, yung operator at saka driver naman ang sakripisyo.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Dutch banking giant ING will be exiting the Philippine retail bank scene before the year ends. ING Philippines said that they have demonstrated good progress, commercial momentum, and growth potential since it launched in 2018. However, due to uncertain global macro situation in the past years, the bank's retail operations in the country had to be reassessed. This does not mean that the bank will suddenly be pulling funding from its other segments. The Netherlands-based multinational bank will continue to invest in their wholesale banking business while customers can still access their funds and accounts. 4 Filipino seafarers are now waiting to be repatriated after their ship collided with another vessel in the Pacific Ocean. Jenny Dongan with a story.
This moment was caught on video when a Korean reefer ship was traversing the Pacific Ocean last June 8. The said ship collided with a Taiwanese vessel. Moments later, video showed the front portion of the Korean ship submerged to the ocean. The video also showed that one member was still on board the Korean vessel when it sunk in the ocean.
People outside! Hey! Talon! Hey! Jump! 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 Ay, patay ka dyan! Naku! Wala, kawawan tao! Naku, patay! Uy, ayan, lumutang! Lumutang! Woo! Outside! 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 Naku, lumubog ang barko!
That crew member floated away and was later rescued. 4 of the Korean ship's 31-person crew were Filipinos. We spoke to Jovencio, one of the survivors of the incident. While they were traversing the seas between Papua New Guinea and the Solomons, they were awakened by a loud thud.
Nagulat na lang kami nung may naglagapok. Akala namin yung center boom namin yung bumigay. Yung pala binangga na kami.
Giselle, who also survived the incident, says they tried to wake up everyone in the Korean ship.
Naisip talaga namin, ma'am, na makatawid kami sa kabilang barko, ma'am. Unti-unti na kasi, ma'am, yung ammonia pumapasok sa loob, ma'am. Kaya nasimot namin. Pag nasimot pa namin, ma'am, mahilo kami. Buti na nga, ma'am, nakaakyat kami sa taas at saka nakaano ng briskang hangin. Mga wala siguro, ma'am. Iwan ko lang, baka hindi na kami siguro pa sa kabilang barko, ma'am. Sobrang trauma talaga, ma'am.
The crew of the Taiwanese ship that they collided with rescued them during the ordeal. No one died in the incident, as all crew members were accounted for. Our 4 kababayans are now in Taiwan, along with the crew of the collided vessel for investigation. They also waiting to be repatriated back to the Philippines. The Filipino crew members are now asking for assistance because they started their contract just a month ago. For News 5, Jenny Dongon, we are One News.
We have some exciting news to all sports fans. You can now enjoy top-notch sports events like MotoGP, the US Open, the Wimbledon, Korean Basketball League, V-League Japan, and more in high definition with Signal's 2 new sports channels. Tune into SPO TV on channel 274 high definition and SPO TV2 on channel 275 HD. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 1:30 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.